Hey, what's up guys? Derek Peachy here from Glitch PCs, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the brand new leaked NVIDIA GTX, or RTX, I'm sorry, 3080 and 3080 Ti. So you may or may not have heard that NVIDIA is coming out with the brand new RTX 3080. So basically, we didn't get a whole lot about, or we didn't really get anything actually, about the performance of it or any specs that'll be inside. We only got some pictures of the weird heatsink. Here they are on the screen, somewhere on the screen here. And yeah, it's a weird heatsink. Let's take a look at a regular, I guess you call this regular graphics card. This is an MSI GTX 1050 Ti right here, and as you can see, it has kind of a, you got the motherboard here, the main board, and then you got like your PCIe pins and your ports right here, motherboard, and then you got kind of like underneath the fan, you got like this heat sink that dissipates heat, and then this fan on top blows it out. And that's kind of the general design of a regular graphics card, and it makes sense. It totally makes sense. There's no fan over here. It doesn't need cooling here. It only needs cooling here because that's where the chip is, right? So it seems from the pictures here, NVIDIA has a fan on like opposite sides of the card. So there's one on top of the card and then one on the bottom of the card as well. And it's just this really weird design. I'm not exactly sure. And then the main board as well. If you can see inside the crack, kind of by the fan in the heatsink area, the main board is like kind of a triangular. It's gonna be a weird like triangular shape, and then I don't know. It's a very weird design, and so yeah, it has two fans on either side, and then I don't know if that means that it's going to have two chips. It could mean that it might have two chips. I don't know. It's just a very weird, cooler design. And then, let's see. And then the rest of the card is like filled in by like this, I don't know, heat sink. Like, I'm guessing that's going to be like either metal or something, because it looks like fins. Some kind of like heatsink type thing, and it's just, I don't know, it's definitely a different design. I've heard a lot of things about it. Most people don't really like it, actually. Personally, I think it's okay. I think it's better to have better performance over looks. If this card gets extremely hot, maybe they need two fans, maybe they need a cooling design like this, and that's fine. I think that's cool. I mean, you don't really see, I guess you would see one of the fans, but not the other. I don't know. It is, I guess it is a little bit weird. This is, see, like this. This graphics card here, this cooling system is sufficient for this graphics card. You can overclock this card and it's still fine. This card probably has taken a lot of juice. A lot. And probably needs a little bit of a different cooling system. I don't know. Obviously I'm not a GPU designer. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. So also, it's interesting, they're releasing the 3080. We never heard anything about the RTX, maybe like a 3060, a 3070. We never heard anything about any TI or super models of the card. I'm sure there will be, but this is just kind of the thing that got leaked, I guess, and this is what got talked about. Also, here's a picture, I guess. You can see the picture here of the cooling system, like how it works, kind of. It's like, so the top fan blows air in, and then the fins like dissipate it out. It's a very interesting design, and that would do it on both sides of the card, I guess, because there's a fan on the top and a fan on the bottom. That is a very interesting design. I feel like though that could get blocked by, like when the graphics card is inserted into the motherboard. This, like, the motherboard is, like, right here. It could, like, it's almost touching the motherboard. And then, if it needs to, the fan's blowing air in, and then it tries to, like, blow it out, but the motherboard is here. Is that really gonna help with cooling? I guess it could blow some out the top too. I don't know. It's a very interesting design. Um, it'll be very interesting. There's also some kind of rumor about a 3090 as well. I'm not sure. That's kind of weird. But we'll see what happens in the future. These should be released pretty soon. I'm guessing late 2020, early 2021. That's my guess. I can actually quickly look here. Okay, yeah, it should launch sometime late summer of 2020 this year, and there should be actually an RTX 3070 as well. So that'll be pretty cool, and a 3080 Ti. No rumors about a 3060 or some kind of 3050 variant. And then there's of course those rumors about a 3090. So Nvidia is definitely doing some interesting stuff with their graphics cards. Their naming system is obviously a little weird. First they went with the eights, and well, they had a jumble of names back in the day, and then they went like 8, 7, 8, 9, 6, whatever, and then they got to tens, and then they did the 20 series, RTX 20 series, and then the GTX 16 series, and now the 30 series. It's a very odd way to name your graphics card, but it's whatever, and Nvidia's doing pretty good. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this tech news, make sure to leave a huge like on this video. I have a bunch more interesting videos coming in the future for sure, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.